Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Do you ever feel like you're drowning in a sea of expectations? Like you have to care about everything and everyone all at once? Your job, your social media presence, what your distant cousin thinks of your new haircut. It's exhausting, right? We're constantly told to be more, do more, and care more. But what if the secret to a happier, more meaningful life isn't about adding more, but about caring less? That's the core idea behind Mark Manson's groundbreaking book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a FCK. Now, before you get the wrong idea, this isn't about becoming a cold, indifferent person who doesn't care about anything. It's not about apathy. It's about choosing what's truly important to you and letting go of everything else. It's about strategic indifference, a powerful tool for reclaiming your mental energy and living a life that's genuinely yours. So, let's dive into the three main subtleties of this art. The first one is a game changer. Not giving a FCK doesn't mean being indifferent. It means being comfortable with being different. Think about it. We spend so much energy trying to fit in to be liked by everyone. We say yes when we mean no. We pursue goals that society tells us are important, even if they don't light a fire in our own hearts. Manson argues that this is a recipe for misery. The real courage lies in accepting that not everyone will like you, and that's okay. When you stop chasing universal approval, you free yourself to be your authentic self. You can pursue your unique passions, express your honest opinions, and build relationships based on who you really are, not who you're pretending to be. It's about trading the shallow validation of the crowd for the deep satisfaction of self-acceptance. Now for the second subtlety, and this one is crucial, to not give a FCK about adversity. You must first give a FCK about something more important than adversity. Life is full of problems, that's a fact. No matter how much money you have or how successful you are, challenges will always find you. The key isn't to wish for a life without problems, it's to find problems you enjoy solving. This is about defining your values. What are you willing to struggle for? What cause or goal is so important to you that the inevitable setbacks and failures feel worthwhile? For example, if your most important value is building a strong family, you won't give a FCK about working late every night to climb the corporate ladder. The stress of that isn't worth it. Instead, you'll happily deal with the problems of raising children or navigating family dynamics because it aligns with what you truly care about. When you have a greater purpose, the small everyday annoyances lose their power over you. They just become part of the process, a stepping stone towards something you genuinely value. So, the question isn't how do I stop having problems, but what problems do I want to have? This brings us to the third subtlety, which might be the most counterintuitive of all. Whether you realize it or not, you are always choosing what to give a FCK about. You see, we're born with a limited budget of FCKs to give. We only have so much mental and emotional energy. The problem is, most of us squander it on things that don't matter. We get angry about a rude comment online. We obsess over a minor mistake at work. We let other people's drama become our own. Manson's point is that you're making a choice every single moment. Even not caring is a form of caring. When you say, I don't care about my health, you're actively choosing to care more about short-term pleasure or convenience. The art lies in becoming conscious of these choices. It's about conducting an audit of your life and asking, is this truly worthy of my energy? Is this where I want to invest my limited supply of FCKs? Once you start doing this, you'll find yourself redirecting your energy from trivial distractions to the things that actually contribute to your long-term happiness and fulfillment. Your relationships, your personal growth, and your core values. It's about becoming the deliberate architect of your own attention. So, how do we put this into practice? Let's get practical. It starts with self-awareness. One powerful exercise is what I call the FCK budget. For 1 week, pay close attention to everything that upsets you, worries you, or consumes your thoughts. Write it all down. At the end of the week, look at your list. How many of those items are genuinely important to your long-term well-being? How many were just distractions? This isn't about judging yourself. It's about collecting data. You might be shocked to see how much energy you're spending on your coworker's annoying habits or the latest celebrity gossip. Once you have this awareness, you can start making conscious choices. This is where the concept of values comes back in. Sit down and define your top 3 to 5 core values. Is it creativity, honesty, family, adventure? Write them down and post them somewhere you can see them every day. From now on, before you invest your energy into something, run it through your value filter. Does getting into an argument with a stranger on the internet align with your value of personal growth? Probably not. Let it go. Does sacrificing a weekend for a project that aligns with your value of creativity feel worth it? Maybe it does. By using your values as a compass, you stop reacting to life and start responding to it with intention. Another key practice is embracing failure and pain. Society tells us to avoid pain at all costs. We're sold a fantasy of a happy, problem-free existence. But Manson argues that pain is an essential part of growth. It's life's most effective teacher. Instead of running from discomfort, we need to learn to sit with it and ask, what is this trying to teach me? When you get rejected, it's an opportunity to build resilience. When you fail at a project, it's a chance to learn what doesn't work. By reframing pain not as a punishment but as feedback, you strip it of its power to paralyze you. You start to see challenges as necessary steps on the path to becoming a stronger, wiser person. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate pain, but to choose the pain that comes with pursuing something meaningful. Finally, take responsibility. This is the ultimate act of empowerment. It's easy to blame our problems on external factors, our boss, our partner, the economy. But the subtle art teaches us that while we can't always control what happens to us, we can always control how we interpret and respond to it. This is not about blaming yourself for things outside your control. It's about owning your reactions and your choices. Instead of saying, "My life is a mess because of X," you start saying, "Given X, what is the most constructive action I can take right now?" This shift from a victim mindset to a proactive one is the foundation of a truly free life. You stop waiting for the world to change and start becoming the agent of change in your own life. In summary, the subtle art of not giving a FCK is not a guide to apathy. It's a manual for focusing your life. It's about choosing your struggles, defining your values, and taking radical responsibility for your own happiness. It's about being comfortable with being different, understanding that you're always choosing where your energy goes, and finding something so important to care about that all the little things just fade into the background. It's about living a life of purpose, not a life of frantic, meaningless activity. I hope this breakdown has given you a new perspective on how you manage your mental energy. It's a journey, not a destination, and it starts with the small, conscious choice of what to give a F***ck about today. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on living a more intentional life. Let me know in the comments what you're choosing to stop giving a F***ck about. I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.